Hello, everyone. I should be live now. I think I am. But please, as always, just let me know if you can see and hear me. I'm always a bit paranoid that something's gonna go wrong. So fingers crossed, it's all good. But hello. I'll say some hellos because I'm fairly certain that you can. We've got Sam and Ula's here, Winter's here, Julie's here. Hi Clark, hi Betty, hello Thomas, Angela's here, and Natalie. And have I missed anyone? I hope not. No, I don't think I have. Not so far, anyway. Not so far. See you in here. Good, good, good. So glad. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Okay, so we're starting another puzzle. I am getting through these puzzles, aren't I? But it's nice. It's nice doing the 1,000 piece puzzles in a on a Thursday live stream. And it's nice doing some different brands too. And today is another different brand. So this one that we're starting today is the Floating Leaves. And I was a little bit confused at first about this because I was like, well, what is the brand? Because it says, I mean, it clearly says PQM Design on the side here. That's the barcode there. Um, and it's obvious who the artist is. It says Ulrike Tillmanns. But then it also says Great British Jigsaws. And here on the back, and I thought, well, is it PQM Design or is it Great British Jigsaw? So I did a little bit of research on this, and I would say the brand is well, the Great British Jigsaws makes puzzles for people, so it's kind of like a custom jigsaw puzzle manufacturing company. I don't know if you could say the manufacturer is the same thing as the brand. But PQM Design is basically Ulrike Tillmanns. I typed it in and what came up was an about me about her. So she's a designer. I think she does designs for like fabrics and stuff like that, as well as puzzles. So she's a designer, and that's obviously her, I guess, company or what she sort of works under, the umbrella name. And so yeah, maybe PQM designs the brand and it's made by Great British Jigsaws. So yeah, that was interesting. And Great British Jigsaws, funnily enough, has come up recently in conversation on the Discord server because and I'd never heard of it before then. And it was Sam that pointed out that it was the same company. Sam gifted me this puzzle, by the way. Thank you, Sam. Getting ready for work as usual on Thursday morning. May disappear without warning. Okay, like a ghost. Hi, it's 3:30 a.m. in Seattle. What are you doing up, Lisa? You must be a night owl or a really early morning owl. Gonna watch this later, but wanted to say good morning. Oh, thank you. Good morning to you. Get some sleep. Get some sleep. So yeah, so this was gifted from Sam. So thank you very much, Sam. Um, and yeah, what I was gonna say was Demelza Horton, the artist, does a lot of puzzles for Ravensburger. Artist of Novel Avenue, which I just recently finished on my Saturday live streams. She's had some puzzles made by Great British Jigsaws. She's a British artist, and she's selling some puzzles through them. And I think it was Ashley that posted something about that. And so yeah, so I was curious about it, and this is the same thing that obviously Ulrike Tillmans uses them to make some puzzles. So in actual fact, what I've got here is another British branded puzzle that I can review and look at, and yeah, it could. I might even put it in my best of British playlist. I've actually created a playlist for my best of British videos, and I've put the W.H. Smith puzzle lives in there, and I think I'm going to do the same with this one because I seem to have sort of. It wasn't deliberate really, but I seem to be doing a lot of British branded puzzles. So it would be great. It'd be great to kind of dive into that. And also maybe look into, using them to make my own puzzle perhaps. I don't know. We'll see. I'm excited though. What do you think? What do you think? I believe Great British also does Demelza Hunt and self-release puzzles. Great quality. Yes, yeah, exactly. Exactly, Ula. So that's what we were talking about in the Discord. So and they do look like good quality. I've not had much of a look at the pieces, but I did have a brief look last week, and I think it's going to be good. But we'll know more obviously when I start puzzling. More night than morning. Yeah, yeah. I'm not. I used to be um not a morning person, but I find now that I do actually quite enjoy my mornings. However, I am still a night person, which is problematic because it means I stay up late, but I also get up early. So I often don't get enough sleep. But anyway, it's another story. That's another story. So we have a beautiful image here. Now it's on the box kind of vertically. The writing is that way, but I am going to build this way or the other way, whichever, because it fits better under the camera on the live stream. So I'm going to do that. But it is basically lots of leaves of different colours, and there is a gradient in the background. And honestly, I think the background on this puzzle is going to be my friend. I think the leaves are going to distract me and throw me off. But if I could focus on the background, say, like, so there's like a blue section there and a blue section there, I can pull out blue pieces and put together those sections. Same with green, purple, orange, yellow, and do it that way. That's my plan. I haven't done any prior sorting for this. I think I'm just going to go through and pull out some background colours. I'll pull out the edges. So this will be a from the very start kind of build, I guess, on the live. So I hope you don't mind that. But yeah, I'm looking forward to this. And so let's get it opened up, shall we? Um, Oh, I should just wait for you to finish your thought. Well, you didn't know that was going to be my thought, in fairness. My husband keeps talking to me, so I pause and forget I'm behind slightly. I know, I know. I wish it was a wee bit more kind of on the ball, the live streams, but there's this delay, isn't there? The idea of a puzzle image designed by you is super exciting. Oh, thank you. I actually had another idea for a puzzle design. Because the thing is, I'm not an artist. I'm relatively good at drawing, but really I just copy things. Like I'll have a subject and I'll just copy it, and it's all right. It comes out all right. Okay with art at school, but I'm not really. I wouldn't call myself um jigsaw puzzle art worthy. In terms of my own, creating with my own hand. So I have had an idea of like a photograph that I could take. I've talked about that in a past live stream with games and stuff on it. Like traditional games like chess and stuff like that. And I did have an idea involving Grace. I'll talk to you a wee bit more about it in a second, but let me just read what people are saying. More awake, more awake. More asleep than awake, correction. Yeah, yeah, same. I think that's my general state most of the time, that I'm more asleep than awake. I just got really good at sleep talking. But thank you, Clark. I'm glad that's exciting to you. Actually, something else I'll tell you about as well in a minute. So, oh, I've got all these things to tell you. Um, Winter, here it's 12:36. I'm a morning person, but 3:30 is too early even for me. Yeah, yeah, I gotta say, I'm the same. I'm the same. Um, Jasmine, how are you? Hi, Claudia. Happy to be here listening. Good, good, good. Are you at work, Claudia? Hello, Chris. How you doing? Thought I'd jump on while working on the crypt for an hour. Wow. How many pieces do you think you'll get in an hour, Chris? Maybe like five. That's how crypts are, isn't it? Yeah, so Chris is doing Chris, the Hobby Mad Dad, in case you didn't know, is doing the neon green crypt. So very brave, very brave. It's a cool colour though, that crypt. It's the same pattern as the metallic mint and the black. So I have done that pattern, but I haven't done that colour yet. Um, uh, oh, have I said to you, Thomas? I hope I did. I know you've been here since the beginning. Um, I meant I am more asleep than awake. Your puzzle looks so fun. Oh, cute. Yeah, it does look good. It does look good. I'm gonna get it opened up in a minute. I'm just reading what people are saying. Yep, at work. Oh, well, thanks for being here. Great, thanks, Vicky. Not many. Ha. Hit a bit where I'm stuck. Yeah, yeah. I find the You've done the same as me, so I find on the crypts the circular bits are easiest to start with. And with that one, it's quite a big circular bit because it goes right out to the top two corners. So you've really just got a bit in the bottom right, if I'm not mistaken, and a bit kind of top leftish that's just normal straight cut. So yeah, and the further out you go, the bigger the pieces get on the circles too. So there's kind of like a method that I use, and that's more or less it. Because crypt patterns are sort of circles meeting straight lines, really. So yeah, it's a good way of doing it, but it does take a long time because you just have so many of the same coloured piece. And there's the edges, of course. So yeah, well done. You're doing really good. I saw your progress on Instagram, so that is good. Right. So I'm gonna pull these out, and I'm gonna um put the bag down here. The box I will put in my little box lid holder. If you come into the live late, um, although you might come in after I say this, but just ask me to show you the box, and I will pull it out again. Or if you can't remember what it looks like, just say, "Oh, what's the image again?" So these look good. These pieces. We've got light blue cardboard flicking. They're fairly thick. A good thickness. It's a smooth finish, not on the matte to glossy spectrum. I'd say it's somewhere in the middle. Perhaps slightly more on the glossier side because it's smooth, but it's not mirror like an Ebu or something like that. And nice colours. Like it looks like good colour match with the box image. Good image quality. And yeah, it looks really nice. It looks really nice. So this is looking good so far. I'm looking forward to doing this. So yeah, as I say, I'm not going to do a shuffle per se. I'll probably go through every piece, but what I want to try and focus on is the background if I can. Now, some of these pieces do have a lot of leaf, and sometimes it's hard to distinguish what's background and what's leaf. But I'll see what I can do. I'll see what I can do. I don't think this is going to be easy. I think this is going to be more challenging than it looks. But yeah, what I'll do is I'll just kind of similar to how I did with the WH Smith puzzle I did recently. Grab a handful out, go through them, grab a bunch more, and see. I don't know if I'll do a full sort, but I can at least pull out the edges. What background stands out to me? Green is kind of standing out to me, which is odd because usually green, I struggle with green. But there's a fairly equal amount of all the colours, so I don't know. Maybe I should just start and just see where it takes me. Sometimes the puzzle guides you, doesn't it? So we've got some edges. Probably start with the edges. I think the edges will be doable. Um, okay, so let's see. We've got kind of pinkish. That's yellow. That's a different shade of yellow. Oh, see, there's quite a gradual gradient in places, so it's not always um easy to spot what colour goes where. I think that's kind of the orangey background, yellowy. That's more pink going into yellow. Right, so this could take a while. Maybe I will end up doing a full sort for this. That's yellowy. That's purple. Uh, uh. It's not easy to tell. It's not easy to tell. I don't know. Maybe the leaves. Maybe the leaves would be a good way to go with this. I don't. I feel like there's more of the same coloured leaves than there are the same coloured backgrounds. If that makes sense. Like I feel like there's only kind of two areas where you'll have the same colour background, but like there might be a lot more leaves where it's the same colour. That's why I kind of homed in on the background. But we'll see. We'll see. It could be that I might have to have a miscellaneous pile. Oh, I think my son's going to bring me some coffee in a wee second. He's just been to the shop to get lunch. We're still in the Easter holidays here in Scotland. So my kids are at home. Right, that's kind of orangey coloured. Thank you, Jasper. Oh, I've got my crusty Costa again. Hmm, just what was needed. Spot on. Yeah. Oh, you're talking about with the method. Yeah, and the way it's laid out. Yeah, so I've done quite a lot now. Actually, very recently did the black one, but the black one I built on top of the green one. So I had the pattern there in front of me, and I was just matching. It still took a while. But definitely the circle pieces they're just easier to focus on. Hi Sybil, how are you? Early morning for you. I have a big screen so I can have YouTube little in the corner and listening while doing some reports. Oh, okay. Yeah. Little, like a little thumbnail. Yeah, I've got you. I've got you. I'm good. Diamond painting at the moment. Puzzle later. Nice, nice. We've got a few diamond painters amongst us. People, other people that like diamond painting as well as puzzling. Claudia, don't you do some diamond painting? Have I got that right? Oh, hello. Been watching your videos for a while, first time catching you live. Yay! Good! Well, welcome. I'm glad you're here. I'm a newbie puzzler, but you gave me the confidence to attempt and complete my first 1,000 piece. Oh, good. Well done. So what was the 1,000 piece puzzle that you did? Um, what was the image and the brand? That's really great. Well done. Uh, welcome, Paul. Yeah. SS, hello. How are you? Are you lurking from work? What if you can chat? Look, oh, lurking from home, right? I suppose you have to lurk so much when you're at home. Having some car problems need to deal with, but oh, that's a shame. I'm enjoying the stream while I wait. Happy puzzling, everyone. Happy puzzling to you too. Glad you're here. Thanks, Winter. I'm afraid I'm going to have to be a bit of a lurker as I'm supposed to be working. Join the club. A lot of people working. Yes, I do diamond paint as well. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, well, there's one or two in the Discord that talk about diamond painting as well. Cooley Clow, hello. That's another name that I don't recognise. Morning all, feel like I'm still recovering from UK nationals. Ah, I've been working on my video for that this week. So that should, I'm hoping, it's taken me a while because videos like that involve a lot of editing for me, a lot of moving footage around and things. So I'm scripting it at the moment. Then what I'll do is I'll record it all, and then it's just going to be a lot of editing. So I'm hoping it's going to be out on Sunday. That's my hope, but I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. But I've been working on that. I think I'm just about recovered from it. I was quite tired a few days after. It was like a whole trip for us. It's like a whole like weekend trip. Is that the same for you, Cooley Clove? Are you near Bradford or? Oh no! Oh, I've left it on autofocus. Oh shoot, that box keeps coming up. I forgot to turn it off autofocus. Right. Okay. Um, hang on. I'm gonna attempt to turn it off autofocus. There we go. So you're not gonna see it for a minute. Right. Ah, that box shouldn't come up anymore now. Sorry about that. Completely forgot. Of course, now we've got the is it still in focus question. Is that still okay focus wise? That's so annoying. Basically anything that's on the camera screen comes through onto the stream. So that's why when it's on autofocus, the box comes up sometimes, like homes in on my hand, and I have to put it on manual focus so it doesn't appear. But sometimes I forget. Um, Good morning, hi Lucy. So excited to be off work today and able to join the live. Oh, good, good. Oh, I hope you enjoy your day off. It was a Ravensburger. Don't recall the name of the puzzle, but it has planets and lots of stars in it. Well, that's like quite a difficult one. Maybe like a solar system type one. Yeah, Ravensburger's good. Like the good thing about Ravensburger is that there's lots of different. There's like variety within the shapes, so that can help. When you're doing a puzzle of a size you're not used to, that can help. Oh, well, that's really good. That sounds good. Jasmine, my youngest brother has just come back from Scotland from holiday. I'm from Southampton in the UK. Oh, that's a long way. Is your youngest brother in Southampton too? Um, that's a good trek, isn't it? Um, but yeah. Oh, Brill, what part of Scotland do you know? Do you know? Oh, there's some lovely, lovely, lovely bits of Scotland. I like living. I really do like living here. It's nice. Um, hi, hiya, child. How are you? Glad to see you too. It was a couple of hours drive, so not too bad for us. Oh, that's good. Yeah, that's good. Puzzle in focus. Good, that's good. Yeah. I don't know how many times that box popped up, but anyway, I spotted it. Thank goodness. Looks focus here. Good, that's good. Hello, Ohana, and hello, Kathleen. Thanks for joining. Right, this is going to take a while, I think, sorting through all these pieces. A lot of leaves joined together here. And at the join of some of these leaves, the there'll be different backgrounds on each side of the leaves sometimes. So um that's a greenish back. Oh gosh, I don't know. I don't know whether to sort by leaf. I'm gonna stick with my background plan because I'm getting all in a tizzy here. So well maybe oh gosh, because now there's other colours jumping out. The blue leaves are jumping out at me. Right. Do you know what? I'm just gonna right. I should have done this beforehand. Right, okay. So you see, I do fumble and stumble with my puzzles sometimes. It's not always obvious to me how to approach them. I'm just going to pick out colours, whether they are leaves or background. I'm just going to pick out colours, and I tell you what colours are standing out to me, and that is blue, the dark blue and the light blue. So every leaf will have like a dark coloured variant of the other colour. And the blue for some reason is standing out. So I'm gonna pick blues out. Um, that's what I'm gonna do. I've changed my mind. It's not been a complete waste of time. You can see these pieces quite nicely while they're out. So, and I've got the edges. These kind of brownish orangish colours, they're also standing out to me. So I'll grab those. Um, Sam, how did you tackle this? Did you do your shape sort thing? Because there's all I think all the standard shapes are represented here. So we've got a 3 outs, 1 in, 2 ins, 2 outs on adjacent, 3 ins, 1 out. Standard. I don't know if there's 4 outs and I don't know if there's 4 ins. I've not spotted those yet. All they're stuck together. Ah. Um, so did you do your shape sorting on the trays, Sam, or did you do it differently? Yeah, so that's what I'm going to do. Right, so I'm homing in on blue and I'm homing in on these brownish oranges. And that is where I'm going to go. That's where I'm going to go from here. I've got some anything else that stands out to me, I'll grab. Um, but the rest, obviously edges, and the rest I will sort of put to one side. Grab another handful. So there's a little bit of shuffling going on here, but perhaps a little more organised than a full-on shuffle. Um, Looks like a good variety in the shapes too. I'm from the shape of these pieces, I'm thinking this is going to be ribbon cut rather than grid. I There's a line that goes across the middle, but it doesn't meet in all four corners necessarily. That just going on the shape. These put me in mind a little bit of the shape of the impossibles that I've done by all Jigsaw puzzles. They are that's another British brand actually. They're like a ribbon cut, and they put me in mind a bit of these. Um, so yeah, that's one of those. That's one of those. That's one of those. That's one of those. I better look and see if Sam's answered before it goes off the screen. Um, Wait. Puzzle in focus. Puzzle in focus. Going for lunch. We'll join a little more later. Oh, enjoy your lunch, Claudia. Poor Crozier. Yes, it was very hard. Took me a week of evenings to complete it, but the sense of accomplishment was worth it. Oh, good. Yeah, it does well, that sounds about right for a difficult puzzle, especially if you can't spend, too much time on it, um, per day sort of thing. Jasmine, no, my family from Portsmouth. I don't know what part of Scotland he went to. Oh, okay. Okay. Um, yeah. Well, I hope you had a good time. Have since gone a little mad and purchased the Sunshine puzzles from the Burgerman series and three Educa puzzles. You've gone mad buying, like spending, you mean? And I've not done a Sunshine puzzle. Um, I haven't done a Sunshine puzzle. I knew you were going to ask me this. Did you? I knew I did this over 18 months ago and I can't remember. And I don't appear to have taken any progress notice, so no clue. Oh, right, okay. Is that how you knew? It's like she's gonna ask and I won't have the answer. Oh, that's all right. I just was curious. I was curious. Um, do you remember if you enjoyed it, Sam? Did you not do one of your Reddit reviews? You often put like a wee review up on Reddit, don't you? And 18 months ago was pre-Discord, so we won't have seen it in there. Welcome to your new addiction. This is a support group for puzzle addiction. We will support puzzle purchasers. That's what I mean. I've not bought any puzzles in like a week. I'm doing so well. That is good. That's good going, Gustin. That's good going. Don't look for any hay puzzles. So speaking of hay puzzles, actually, um, I was thinking because I just started the Disney Museum on the Saturday lives, um, and I'm doing the first section. But I was thinking it would be cool to do another puzzle between the two sections, just kind of have a break from it, do a different puzzle. So when I finished section A, I thought, well, it'd be kind of cool to do a hay puzzle. Because I've not done a hay puzzle on the live streams yet, and a- as you know, the weekends are my large piece count lives, and I thought that the Noah's Ark hay puzzle, which is 2,000 pieces, would be a good one to do between the two sections of the Disney Museum. What do you think to that idea? Not done a hay in a little while. I don't know what the last one was I did. I think it might have been um Council of Horror last October. So it's been a few months. Would you like to see the image? Uh, Thanks, Thomas. I enjoyed it enough that I originally kept it with a view to redoing it, but then changed my mind as there are so many other ones in my to-do pile. Yeah, yeah, no, I get that. Well, that's good. That's good. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Would love a hay. The only hay puzzles that have been up for sale here this month have been modern ones. I'm not too interested in those. Yeah, you're more about the older vintage ones. Off for some lunch now. Hope to catch you again sometime in the future. Oh, enjoy your lunch, Paul. See you soon. Good to meet you. Right, so yeah, so you love a hay winter. That's good. Let me know if you want to see the image, and I can explain the reasoning behind picking that image for a live stream. Love hay. Yay! Good. We're liking the hay idea. That's good. That's good. And it doesn't have to be a puzzle along unless you want to. Um, but I think, yeah, I think it would be really good. And the weekend's quite a nice. The weekend lives are quite a nice way for me to get through my 2,000 piece puzzles because I've got quite a few 2K puzzles now. Oh Jesus, together. Ah, I'm trying to take them apart without damaging them. Oh, I'm not very good at that. Um, right. So let's see. Mm, blue. Purple. So they're not. I'm gonna put those with them for now. Let's put that little bit of reddish colour in. I'll put those for now. Purple's jumping out a bit, so I'm gonna grab some purples. Even though I've just put a bunch of them over here. But that's okay. That's okay. We can be a bit haphazard when we're puzzling sometimes. Chaos puzzling, I'll call it. Seems like a good name. Yes, show us. Would love to see it. Ditto. Did I hear puzzle along? No, you heard not puzzle along. Right, so a lot of the 2K hay puzzles are um vertical. Or the ones I've got are anyway. I've got three loop 2K puzzles. Two of them are vertical. The other one is not vertical, at least I think it isn't. No, it's not. And so I thought that would be a good one to do because vertical puzzles are a bit more tricky to do under a live stream. So I thought about this one, Noah's Ark. Oh, it's a bit dusty. That's not very good, is it? It's been on my top shelf. I thought about this one, Noah's Ark, because A, it's vertical, and B, it's also kind of sectioned out. It's a cross section of Noah's Ark. So you've got the animals. And there's a lot of like obviously orangey wood, but you've got something different going on in each little bit. You know, you've got pandas and it's the first time I've really looked in detail at this puzzle actually. I think they're cows. We've got elephants. We've got rhino. Um, there's a croc there. Camels. Um, and then you've got all this bit, above with the white background. So this, I think this is doable on a live. What do you think? Um, Oh, that's interesting. I love a ship. Yeah, this was actually gifted to me. This wasn't one of the ones I got from that lucky charity shop haul of hay puzzles that I got ages ago. Um, this one was gifted to me from one of my followers, Lynn. Um, and yes, I was so pleased that she offered to send it to me because I think it's brilliant. It's brilliant. I recently completed the 1K Hey, the photo by Mordillo was so fun. I keep it. I kept it. Yes, do the art. Yeah, I think so. I like it. I like it. I like this kind of image. I think it looks fun. I think it would be a good one to do live. Yeah, Hey has a lot of vertical puzzles compared to other companies. Yeah, it does because I thought, oh, it'd be great to do a Hey, and then I was like, oh wait, but they're all vertical, and then I was like, oh wait, no, I've got one, and then I thought about this one. So shall we agree to that then? Shall we do this one? I mean, you if you have this, Sam, feel free to puzzle along. Do you have this in your extensive collection, Sam? Um, so yeah. Okay, fine. Brill. So after the Disney Museum, section A, I'll do this. For however many weeks it takes, and then I'll start on section B. Is it still for sale so we can puzzle along? I believe it is. Yeah, I think it is. Um, I have Noah's Ark 2000 piece. Oh, you do? Good. Good. Oh, okay. So it could be a Beak's detail seems lost on live. Would be a great video where you have the close-ups of putting piece together. No, I don't tend to have a lot of animal jigsaws. Yeah. Oh, I suppose it is an animal jigsaw. Definitely doable. Well, yeah, no, I see what you mean, but I see what you mean, Clark. But I think I mean this picture's tiny. I think it will be better um on the stream when I'm building it. Um, and it's possible I could do it more close up where I build it sort of in sections rather than like I did Novel Avenue. So I'm hopeful you'll be able to see it a bit better. Um, I just thought it would be good. It would be good to do a hay puzzle. So okay, that's fine. Okay, cool. Right, I'm glad this is on the radar to do. Puzzles that I've had for ages, and I'm like, when am I ever going to do that? And then when I find the opportunity to actually do one, I'm like, yay! So there we go. That's brilliant. I'll pop that back up there. Ugh, and I'll get on with this puzzle. I'm getting a bit distracted here, aren't I? Do you think I'll actually get any pieces together before the live's finished? Um, and I have like quite a lot of other, well, I've got two other loops, two other, wait, no, one. I've got one 2K loop that I haven't done yet. The other one was Castle of Horror, which I finished. That was a video. So there's that one, and I've got one called Apocalypse that I can do on a video as well. So I do still have some to go out for a video. Um, and Apocalypse looks fun. It looks fun. But yeah, no worries. Right, so I've pulled out some purples there. At least I've got more than one pile to be getting on with then once I've sorted through all these. Um, I'm not going to pull out the reds, although they are starting to jump out at me, but I think it's the more pieces I'm pulling out, the more colours are jumping out. There we go. And then maybe within the piles of colours, the background will help me piece them together. All the leaves have like a black outline as well, which makes it quite defined. I think that's going to help. I think that's going to help. Um, right. So I was going to tell you something earlier, and I forgot what it was. What was I going to tell you? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I had an idea. I had an idea for another puzzle image. Uh, I don't know if I can make it work or not, but I thought about having Grace on a puzzle as like a collage of Graces, and it was like in boxes. But then having like taking the background out and having like different colored backgrounds. And then possibly even like putting a filter over it so that Grace is all colourful. So it's sort of not a gradient, but similar. I don't because the thing with Grace is ginger and white. So there'd be a lot of the same colour if it was kind of just him. And a lot of my pictures of him, he's lying on puzzles, so I don't want another brand's puzzle in the background of my puzzle, if that makes sense. Thought that's why I was thinking, take out the background, put some colours in, make it into a wee colour block collage type thing. What do you think to that idea? That was one thing I was going to tell you. Um, you can find Noah's Ark still for sale new on some sites. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I've seen it on Amazon before, Thomas. Julie, cats are the exception. Just cats, Sam. No, don't tend to do. Oh, yeah. I see what you mean. Yeah. Don't tend to do animals, but you will do cats. Oh, well. You like my puzzle then. You like my puzzle idea. As my cousin would say, "Bestemmer wie da." I've no idea if I probably butchered that, Winter, sorry. It means we decide that then, but he couldn't pronounce the words. So if it's half child language, it's become a saying in our family. Oh, I see. Oh, so like it's decided kind of thing. Yeah. True about a lot of detail needs close-ups. Yeah. But I mean I do have other loop puzzles I can do on a video, like detailed ones, and have done. Um I just think it's good to do different types of images on the lives as well. So I think it should be okay. Box design has changed since the original release, so beware that for anyone wanting to get one. Can't go wrong with a cat jigsaw. Well, this is it. Cats and puzzles. It just works, doesn't it? But it's good you brought that up, Clark, because I could maybe look into, you know, streamlining the lives a bit and making them better and so that I'm not limited by my tech, if you see what I mean. If I can find some way of maybe doing some close-ups in a live. There's there's streaming software you can get, that will do fancy things. And you can have obviously more than one camera in the mix. But like maybe there's a way I could like get my phone involved and do close-ups with my phone. I don't know if it's possible to like Bluetooth or if I'd have to use a cable to attach it, but I bet there's a way I can figure that out. I like to challenge myself. So you'd be able to see a bit better. Every now and again I could say, look at this detail. And then maybe another little thumbnail could pop up in that corner. And it would be my close-up camera, and I could make it disappear sometimes or something. One idea that Jeanette had actually, because Jeanette was asking me what software I use for my setup and how I had it so that it was the two cameras. And I was explaining to her how I set it all up and everything. Um, yeah, yeah. I was explaining to her how I'd set it all up, and sorry, I got a bit distracted there. I was trying to figure out if I'd got the right files. And she said, which is something I hadn't thought of, she said, is there a way you can swap so that the puzzle is sometimes in the small box and you're in the big box, for when you're addressing the camera. And I said, actually, I don't know, but it would surprise me if you couldn't. Like, I think that would be something you probably could do if I just figured it out. So not that that would be good for close-ups necessarily, but I know there's ways to fiddle about and figure it out. So maybe that's a good opportunity to do a little bit of research into improving the lives. I love a poll. Well, I gotta get back to work. Have fun with the puzzle. I might post some 3,000 piece Ravensburgers. I'm considering doing in the Discord later for a poll or something. Oh, okay. Yay, we like a poll. We'll make sure it's a draw. Hi, Anna Maria. How are you? Love a poll. Yeah, exactly for the hay. Yeah, I think your idea of sections is awesome for the hay puzzle. Do you use OBS? Yes, I do, Gustin. I use OBS. The main reason I use OBS is because it's free. I did look into stream. What was it? I did look into another one, and I can't remember the name of it. So it's a popular one. But it was gonna to do what I wanted to do on that. It was gonna cost me quite a lot. Like you have to pay a monthly subscription to get, to do what I wanted to do with it, which really was to have two camera feeds. So I was like, well, I don't really want to pay all that until I know it kind of works and stuff. And I found OBS Studio and it does that for free. So yeah, but there are, if I can find a reasonable software that will do a little more for a reasonable cost, then I'm willing to do that because obviously the live streams are a staple of my channel now. So that's good. That's something I can look into. Um, but it's all when you first start something new, is usually hiccups. So I'm always a bit nervous. But I think I think it's a good opportunity to look into that. Your idea of doing it in sections, yeah. Yeah, there is that because like if I do a micro sort on it, like I did like I'm doing with the Disney Museum or like I did with the Pokemon, it essentially becomes alive on smaller puzzles, if that makes sense. And the camera's closer in on it anyway, so it depends on how detailed I go about sorting it. And honestly, a closer up shot is a little less awkward because, like for example, um with Novel Avenue, you had to have it further up. The tripod was further up, so it was a little bit harder to kind of reach things and do things. And eventually, when the puzzle starts to come together, it will need to show the whole thing. But to start with, it could be a bit more zoomed in, like on a 1,000 piece puzzle. So I think there's ways around it. I think there's ways around it, Clark. I have a lot of experience with OBS. You can ask me later in the Discord, but I gotta go now. Oh, thanks, Gustin. Real, I will. I will. I'm glad about that. That's brilliant. Saves me watching a whole load of YouTube videos. I'll message you about it then, Gustin. Thank you. I'm doing my work hours 2:15 p.m. here. I'm trying to finish everything by 4 p.m. when I have to leave home. Oh, okay. You got to go out. So are we sort of background while you focus on your work, Anna Maria? I'm glad you're here though. Glad you're here. It's nice. It's nice that so many people join when they're supposed to be working. I feel like a bad influence. Oh dear. Right. Oh, there's an all background piece. I think that's the first one I've found. Was literally all background. I don't think it's leaf. Right. So getting there, getting there. Got a few piles building up. Think this is going to grow like little flowers. Going to bloom outwards. This puzzle is going to look quite nice, like as it's being built. Just my theory. I keep drinking my coffee while I puzzle. I hope you don't mind. Hi, Izza. How are you? Mm. And so my other um, thing I was going to say was that I am looking into because one or two people have asked me um over the last few weeks if I'm having some t-shirts made, like if I'm planning on selling merch basically. And I did come up with the playing card design, and I've got my logo. I've got a couple of other ideas that I haven't had that haven't come to fruition just yet. But I was thinking, well, I've at least got a couple of things I could put on a merch shelf if people want to, buy a t-shirt or whatever. So I'm looking into it. That was the other piece of news I had to tell you. I'm looking into it. I was watching some YouTube videos yesterday about platforms I could do it on and create a wee store. So, if you were one of the ones that asked me about that, you're interested, it's it's in hand. It's in hand. Hopefully, I can get that started fairly soon. Mm, It's quite exciting. Um, so yeah, so I've got a couple of other wee ideas for other designs, so I could maybe just kind of gradually build it up. Um, so that was my other idea. Maybe I could even sell my puzzle on a merch site if I ever get one made. As I say, I don't know how much it costs. I emailed the Great British Jigsaws, but they haven't got back to me yet. I would imagine there's a bit of an outlay at the start, but they do small batch runs. Like you can have like 10 made. And I know if a lot of people want them, that's not many, but as a kind of initial experiment, that might be a good way to go. And I'm liking the quality of these pieces. I think it's good. I'd be happy to have a jigsaw in this uh by this company. If it was horrible, obviously then I wouldn't go there, but it's not, it's nice. So, right, getting through this pile, obviously my this is becoming a phased sort, essentially. I'm doing more and more of that recently, I've noticed. Phased sorting. I like it. I like it as a way of puzzling. Hi, Helen. Vicky, how much of your audience is in the US? How would that work for the merch? Always happy to support the channel. Well, actually, the majority of my viewers are US. Well, I should say the highest percentage viewership is US, and then I think it's UK, and then I forget what the countries are after that. But yeah, there's quite a lot in the US. Well, I actually wondered about that myself because um, it's the way what I've been seeing on the YouTube videos I've watched, and I haven't watched many yet. What I've been seeing is it's like a print on demand. You go on the website, you set up your store, and then they kind of sort the rest for you, and you get like a portion of the sales. They obviously have to take a cut because they've got all the materials and all the printing and whatnot to do. But I don't know. I can only assume if that kind of service is for YouTubers, which invariably have a worldwide audience, I can only assume they would have the 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 ability to be able to send it to different parts of the world. But I don't know actually. That's a good question. I can look into that. As I say, I'm in the early stages of the research on it. But I would imagine that a company like that would have things set up for that. Um, it's yeah, yeah. I would imagine they would, but I could be wrong. So I'll find out. I'll find out, SS. Please take into account a thumbnail close-up on people watching on a small screen. Um, so like close-ups of the pieces, you mean, for people watching on a small screen? Um, yeah. But I mean, if there's a way, Betty, to change the which camera is in which part, so the way to do that midstream, then the thumbnail close-up could become the big one. And I could actually make changes within the stream. That's my grand plan, but I don't know if this can be done. But apparently Gustin is knows a lot about OBS Studio, so I'm hoping he can help with this. But I'm certain there are ways around it. I'm certain there are ways around it, Betty. Be interesting to know if these independent puzzle companies offer a choice of cuts. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. From what I can see on the website, I don't think so. Um, be good if you could get a choice. But I mean, I've not actually started putting any of this together yet. I'm thinking it might be ribbon cut from the shape of the pieces, but it's definitely not random. So yeah, but who knows? Who knows? I think I think there's options. I think there's options there. Um, so yeah, so watch this space on all these things. It's finding the time to sit and sort this out because it involves a wee bit of research. And I am the way my channel's working at the moment, I try and bring out a video every week, and I do the two live streams as well. And so it's it's quite a lot to fit in. And obviously I do the dancing and stuff too. So yeah, it's trying to fit it in, but it's been helpful having the holidays, the Easter holidays, because I've not been doing my lollipop lady job during the school holidays. So it's given me a bit of extra time to do some of this stuff, which is great. This week is for my UK nationals. I'm trying to work on that, which is good. And as I say, it's underway. It's underway. It just takes a little while. Hopefully, I can get it done. Uh, right, I'm doing that thing. I'll take a handful out the box, then I'll just start picking straight out the box because I spot things. I can't help myself. I just grab them. Uh, right. Mm. And the lollipopping, yeah, this is it. This is it. But I don't do that when it's the holidays. So, obviously because the schools are shut. So I've had that extra bit of time. The mornings aren't so bad. Um, they don't really take up my day because if I wasn't doing that, I'd probably have a lie-in. But the the afternoons they tend to break up the day a little bit, and I have to kind of stop what I'm doing in the puzzle room. Um, So yeah, it's that split shift thing with the lollipop job that's a bit awkward. But yesterday I started work again on the Piatnik. I was so excited. Do you know what? The Piatnik's been covered up for days with foam boards. I mean, it's covered again now, but so I could do the live stream. But I reorganized my puzzle room a bit to make room for some puzzles on my shelf and to get rid of some and puzzles and tidy up a bit. And it feels so much nicer now. I've reorganized, but I what was I saying? Yes, and as part of that, I sort of cleared the decks on the table, and I took the foam boards off it, and there it was, my Piatnik. I was so glad to see it. It was like, oh, I love this puzzle. And I've not worked on it in a while, so I had a good stint on it last night. and I was doing some of the backgrounds, some of the different coloured backgrounds on the cards. So there's like four sets of cards, I think, that have like yellow stripes in the background. And I got a good bit of those cards filled in, so I was really pleased with that. But it's on pause again because I'm going to have to work on the UK Nationals video. But it was so great to get back to that puzzle. I cannot wait to see it finished. It's going to look awesome. And I see a few people have added the 1,000 piece playing cards puzzle to their collections, which is brilliant. I'd love to know what you think about that, those of you who've got that one. Yes, closer to the pieces. Yes, thumbnail close up as big screen. I lost my comment because I put two emoticons in the chat comment, but was too long to send. Yes, hopefully Gustin can help. Sorry, typos. That's okay. Yeah, there's definite. I know there's definitely more you can do with streaming software. I kept it simple to start with, but I feel like the lives are, like I say, they've become a staple. So it's something that I'm happy to look into with a view to just finding ways to improve it all the time and really showcase the puzzles I'm doing because there's obviously things you can't do in a live that you can do in a video. And so I don't want things to get missed as a result of doing a puzzle in a live stream. Um, so yeah, like it's a good doing things like that. It's a good opportunity to test other things. But like yeah, like you say, I think it's handy having Gudston that knows about it. Hey, Cara, welcome. Wait, I think I've already got a Cara, but I don't think you're the same Cara. So welcome. Thanks for joining. Glad to have you here. Right, I'm almost there. I'm almost there. I will get some building done at some point, I promise. Oh dear. Right, that's it. I'd say I've got two more batches to do. This pile's getting a bit big. Oh, thank you, Clark. Much appreciated. Um, right. So anyway, yeah, just I mean, I have all these ideas and I kind of throw them out at you. So just let me know what you think. And if like Dustin, you happen to have any expertise that you can send my way, then all help is gratefully received. Um, like when I was first looking into starting a Discord, I had no clue about how Discord worked or anything. And there was another one of my followers whose name I can never pronounce, but Catnip, I call her. Um, we messaged back and forth, and she helped me out quite a lot with setting up Discord and everything. So that really helps. Um, somebody out there invariably knows more about things than I do. So it's about pooling the knowledge, isn't it? Pooling the knowledge. Right, okay, I'm getting there. I'm getting there. Now I've got a bit of a plan. These piles are quite big. Although the blues are manageable, I think. A little bit of cardboard peeled off the back there. I'm not sure which piece that's from. I think the pieces are okay until they get stuck together, and then they're quite hard to pry apart. Um, so there could be a bit of potential for ripping, but not found many, in fairness. Um, that might be a blue. Tiny bit of purple there. I don't. Maybe I should start with the edge on this puzzle. I think that might be a sensible way to go. Um, there, see, look, there, not better. That one came apart, not too bad. I'm also excited about finishing the Piatnik so that I can move on to my wildlife puzzle as well. But I want to get it over with. I've really enjoyed the Piatnik, but the just being able to do the wildlife again, I'm really looking forward to that. Really looking forward to it. Hi Vicky on laptop. I had to join my main is on desktop. Same person giggles. Oh, oh, so you've joined twice. Oh dear. Well, thanks for being here. Have I understood that right? I'm not sure. I'm not sure if I've understood that right. But I'm glad you're here, Cara. Yeah, you're definitely showing as new because the blue puzzle badge is the dark blue puzzle badge. I think that's new. That's a new first month's badge. Right, so this is the last little batch. Not too much dust, although I would imagine some dust has been eliminated from Sam having done it in the past. But I'm not seeing a great deal of dust, so that's good. So I'm thinking next time around for another phase, the reddish coloured ones and the yellow ones might be good ones to pick out. I'm being a bit green avoidant now. I kind of wasn't at the start, but I am now. But yeah, I tend to not see greens quite so well. Certainly not gradients, anyway. And that one. Okay. See, saying I'm talking about the Piatnik, I took my boards out. I got four foam boards out on the tip, so it was completely covering the Piatnik puzzle. But I have built so many Ravensburger puzzles on these boards that when I moved them, all the dust went on the Piatnik. So like between all the cards and all the little white space between the cards, there was all this blue dust. I was like, oh no. Because I knew it wasn't from the Piatnik puzzle. That does have blue dust, but it's a much lighter blue. Mm. So I was trying to kind of really carefully blow it off. But because it's such a loose fit, at one point I blew just slightly too hard, and one of the cards just disintegrated. So I had to rebuild that. It's yeah, it's a loose fitting puzzle, unfortunately, but I'm liking how because I'm filling in more pieces, it's getting more. It's keeping its shape more. It's not got this kind of wibbly wobbly edge that's all distorted. It's keeping its shape because there's more pieces in. So it just feels a little bit more sort of firm and stable, if you see what I mean, which is nice. But I will get a progress. I'm gonna work on the faces um next, I think, and then when I've done the majority of those, I will get a progress video out for the members. Um, but I mean, there's not much after that, and it'll be done. It's kind of just filling in all the gaps between the cards. And I can put some pictures up for everyone as well. So yeah, that's definitely a puzzle that's good having lots of close-ups because it's a collage, I think. There's very few bits of footage where I've got the overall time lapse going. It's just better seeing the individual cards coming together. It's really cool. You can really enjoy the artwork of all the different cards. Right, I'm putting all these back. I've been through them all. I have pulled out kind of orangish brown leaves, blue and purple, and I've got edges. So what I'll do is I'll do the edge first and then probably work on blue because that's the smaller pile out of the three. And then maybe purple. I can't tell if that one's smaller or that one. I think purple's slightly smaller. Working on Cinderella's white dress. Definitely slow going. Oh, you're doing your 40K? Yeah. Well, she's just kind of the main thing in that panel, isn't she? There's a little bit on the left and right of her, but yeah, that's a big dress on a 4,000 piece panel on the puzzle. You're doing so amazing with that puzzle, Winter. Right. Okay. So putting these away. And now going to um yeah, always sip of my coffee and work on the edge. Right. Is anybody else working on a puzzle right now? Um, Sam, I saw a puzzle you posted, another flower one, tulips. Expect is that a picnic? Are you working on that right now, or are you just watching? Right, there's some writing on this border, so it's got the name of the it's got the name of the puzzle on it by the looks of it. I can see the word floating. Nope. Okay, so yeah, it says Ully till 2022, which I think is like the an amalgamation of the artist name, Ulrike Tillmanns. And then at the bottom corner it says floating leaves. It's always nice when there's a wee bit of writing on the edge. It's an obvious bit to put together. Now the way I've got it on the box stand, that is in that top corner. Just packed up last night's Gibson. Packed it up. Did you finish it, Thomas? Or did you decide to give up on it? You had a bit of the sky left, didn't you? Yes, working on the Piatnik 1K tulips. Oh, that's a nice image. No puzzling yet this afternoon. Working on chocolate Easter nests right now. Of course, yeah. It's Easter weekend, isn't it, this weekend? Putting them off and the kids were asking and asking. Yeah. I I kept forgetting about buying them Easter eggs. Every time we went into a shop, Jasper was like, "When are you getting our Easter eggs?" So I was just like, "Oh, just now." So I sorted them out. I might even treat myself to one. I tell you what, my favourite chocolate ever since I was a kid. And I don't think they necessarily have these all over the world. Might just be UK, I don't know. But my favourite chocolate since I was a kid were After Eight Mints. And if you don't know what After Eight Mints are, they're like little flat squares of dark chocolate with a layer of mint fondant inside. And they're just yummy. And there's an After Eight Easter egg in my local Waitrose, and I'm sorely tempted. Sorely tempted. We'll see. We'll see. Easter eggs are so expensive, and you don't really get that much chocolate. Um, It's just a lot of packaging, isn't it? It's a lot of packaging. Now then, one edge, the image doesn't quite go to the very edge. It goes on these, and it does on that side. That one has like a little yellow line, so it's like the background kind of expands out, but it doesn't quite get to the edge. Um, so I don't know if that's slight misalignment in the printing or if it's to do with the design. There's another one there you can see. Doesn't quite go to the edge. Still a lovely image. But just thought I'd point that out. So I'm trying to pick out colours here. There's another one where it doesn't quite meet the edge. So I'm assuming that's only down one side of the edges. So I'm putting them together. That's another one. Right. So which colour do I? All right. Okay. Let's do these. It's kind of dark heel type pieces. Um, that one. Nope, that's different background. That's a corner. Here we are. Some kind of blank blue background pieces here. One. Yeah, I think the focus is going to be on the leaves here. Mostly the leaves. Um, we have after eight. Yay! Yeah, hang on. Wait, I've missed some here. Uh, no puzzling yet this afternoon. Oh, yeah, no, right, we spoke about that. Cara, my enchanted circus is almost done. Yay! So you're working on that just now, are you, Cara? Sybil, I started a Puzzledly 500 called Main Squeeze. It is nice, but surprised there are no dimensions on the box. Oh, really? That's unusual. No, I gave up on the sky. Pieces would fit anywhere. Oh, yeah. Sucks out the enjoyment. Yeah. No, I can see that. It's frustrating, isn't it, when that happens? So you have after eight. So you've got them over in Europe then. Julie, after dinner mints. Yeah, yeah, they are an after dinner mint. It's just a specific one called after eights. And I'm sure other parts of the world do have, if they don't have after eights, they'll have after dinner mints. It's just that's the one I always have loved since I was a kid. You deserve an Easter egg. Thank you. I might go and get one then this afternoon. I sound so old, but I do remember when Easter eggs were five for a tenner. Yeah. Yeah, no, I do. Chocolate used to be so much cheaper and the bars were bigger. Now you barely get anything. I've ordered fudge for Easter from a family who make homemade fudge. Ooh, nice. Chocolate mint one tastes like after eight. Ooh, yum, yum. It's dark chocolate as well, though. I do like dark chocolate. Do you buy Easter eggs with candy already in? We always just bought candy to put in eggs and reuse every year. Yeah, they're just pre-packaged things. So whichever Easter egg it happens to be, say it's like a Mars bar Easter egg, you'll get a chocolate egg and then you'll get a Mars bar or two in there as well. Sometimes you get a bag inside the egg, like buttons or Smarties, and you get a bag of them inside the egg. I always loved that as a kid. Do you remember when Easter eggs, and again, I don't know if everywhere did this, right? But do you remember when Easter eggs, you could buy them and you'd get a mug? You'd get a mug with it. So the egg would sit inside a mug, which was branded with, whatever chocolate it was. So if it was like a Twix or something, It'd be a Twix mug and there'd be an Easter egg in it, and you get a couple of Twixes. I used to love that. I used to like getting the ones with mugs. I don't ever see them now. I'm old enough to remember when Easter eggs were a rare and wonderful thing. We survived most of the year on boiled sweets. Wow. Yeah, no, well, no, I don't. Well, they've always been a thing, as far as I can remember. After it's a great hotel chocolate, I do a mint fondant chocolate that's incredible. Worth a try if you ever see it. Oh, I will. I'll look out for that, Chris. That's where you work, isn't it? No, not yet. In my bedroom, it's still early here. Oh, okay. Yeah. Oh, it's quite early for you. Well, I'm glad you're here. We have after eight in Canada. I'm sure my friend Matt, American Matt, I'm sure he said they don't have after eights there. Maybe I'm wrong. Well, that's America, obviously, but um, I guess you will have after dinner mints. I know that much. Oh, interesting. So there's no loose, empty eggs to buy there then? No, not that I'm aware of. You might be able to get them. And it's kind of like a build your own sort of thing, but I've not seen any. OMG, yes, I remember getting my mugs. Yeah, like a whole collection of them. He was like, "Oh, I haven't got the whatever it was mug, Snickers mug or whatever." I had a twirl one, a twirl mug. Every house had a mug with Milky Bar Kid on it. Yeah. Easter eggs are definitely expensive. I love after eights. Yeah, the after eight ones are expensive. Another chocolate I really like is Ferrero Rocher, but I've got expensive tastes. I guess. As children, we could buy four blackjacks or fruit salads for a farthing. Now, blackjacks and fruit salads, I remember, and they used to be like penny chews for us. So you could. So my granddad would give us 20p to go up to the little corner shop near where we lived, and you could buy 20 penny chews and fruit salads and blackjacks and stuff. They were part of that. They wouldn't be a penny now. But farthings are before my time, Thomas. I'm afraid. You finished! Yay! Well done, Melanie. How old are people in this chat? Now I'm feeling old. Well, I'm sure we've had this discussion before. There's a good mix of ages in the live chats, I think, from what I can recall. Um, I'm not doing very much puzzling here. I'm sorry. I'm doing a lot of talking. So, yeah. Well, I'm 42. So there, I'll start off. Um, so yeah. So I remember such things as chocolate that was reasonably priced when you actually got a decent sized bar of it, and a packet of Polos was like 12p. Um, but it's like you pay like 50p or something for one now, probably more. Polos are if you've not got them in your country, polos are mints, just like mint sweets. You probably guess I quite enjoy mint, the taste of mint. That's I always have. It's very yummy. Okay. Oh gosh. This puzzle's gonna be difficult. I can see it gonna be difficult. Right, we've got it. The gradient blue here is starting to change. So maybe I can find what it's turning into. So it's becoming like a green. There we go. Found it. So is that top or bottom? So no, I can't find it. Well, it might be at the side, I guess. It's. I can't even see it. Oh, blimey. Right, can't see it. Uh, wait. I think it might. Oh, I don't know. Blue background, so it's. I think it's there, maybe. Might be top left corner. I can't tell. Oh, so many leaves. Okay, right. Okay, just keep plugging away, getting wee bits together at a time, and eventually it will all come together. That's the hope. So we've got some blue there. Um, some purple. Let's see if I can focus on the purple. There, that's a corner. Right, so that's this bottom corner. That's that top corner. So we've got yellow background with purple. That's down here. Of course, I might not have all the edges out. I don't always spot them. There we go. Okay, so it's the bottom edge that doesn't quite go to the very edge. So these will likely go down here as well, I think. And then above that, we've got blue and green with a yellow background. Like that. There we are. Might just have to do some studying of the box image. Because there. So I'm getting some bits together. Let's try these yellows. Yeah. Um. Oh! I've got a whole bunch of ages. Um. I think you would know if you have them. They're everywhere, every size, with different pictures on them. You'd find them in regular food stores. Oh, okay. Yeah, no, I don't think that's as big of a thing here, winter then. So winter's 39, Melanie's 46, Izza's 35, Claudia's 48, Ohana's 35, as old as my tongue and a little older than my teeth. Right? Richard's 39, Jim's 47. 30s, 40s mostly. Uh, Anna Maria's 43, Angela's 46. A good mixture. I'm 37. Yeah. I see we've got a good representation of two full decades there. Um, I try to get away with saying I'm 30 something. They ask about what the something is, and I say 13. I'm 30, 13. Like it. I like it. I remember polos from when I was a child. We had a competition in my family to see who could get the thinnest without breaking. Yeah, it's the print with the hole. I remember for a little while they brought out the holes. So like polos is a little circle with a hole in the middle. And then for a while they brought out little tiny circles which were supposed to be the polo holes. I don't think they still do them now, but that was a wee gimmick for a little while. 36 but feel 50. Really? No. Do you know what? Most of the time I still feel like I'm 20, but it's like in my head I feel like that. Mentally, I'm still in my early 20s. Physically, yeah, it's stuff's starting to break down. Um, 44 for Jasmine. Andes is the version of After Eights in the US. Andes. Oh, okay. Even cherry instead of mint too. I'm not as big a fan of fruit with chocolate. Never have been. Although I do, having said that, I do enjoy chocolate orange. Do you all have Terry's chocolate orange? That's yum. But otherwise, I don't tend to enjoy fruity kind of flavored chocolate. Remember Polo fruits? I do. I used to enjoy them. Yeah, I did. Yeah, I do remember that. I've not seen them for years. I guess they've stopped doing those. Citrus polos were out for a while. Still makes my mouth water thinking of them. Oh, nice. It's always considered rude to ask a woman her age or a man his salary, but not a man his age and not a woman her salary. Yeah, I suppose. Yeah, I suppose that is it's still considered that. But I guess if people are willing to give the information, I don't mind. I don't mind telling people I'm 42. Morning, Sonia. Saying Vicky love chocolate orange. Yeah, it's good. We've done an hour and maybe 20 pieces now onto some sorting. Oh, that's not bad. That's pretty good. 20 pieces on a trip. Yeah, that's pretty good. Same Vicky, but orange works. Yeah, yeah, somehow orange works fine. Um, and I like that it's solid chocolate too. It's not got like a creamy aspect to it. It's just orange flavored chocolate. It's really good. Really good. Right, that's my coffee gone. Time for some serious puzzling now. Not that I wasn't serious before, you understand. Right. So I'm jumping around a bit here. There's a little bit of blue there. And I have worked on some blue. There it is. Okay, there it is. That goes down here. It's along the bottom. Spotted that one. And then on this side, there's yellow. There we are. Then a little bit of background and green. So, where's that? And a pink background. That's yellow. Ooh, I'm struggling to see the pieces today. Here we go. There, found it. And it changes to more of a green background. But we've got green leaves there on the other side of this. Just not seeing it quite yet. I don't think that was there. There we go. There's the start of that green. So if there's a couple pieces in here and I could join these two. So let's see if I can find those greens. There we are. And that one. And that's a more of a teal there. And then that is a bit of background, possibly with some green on. Oh, I don't think that belongs there. Ooh, okay. So there's a misalignment there. It's interesting. I wonder if that's the center line. Or maybe not, actually. I don't know. I think that goes up here. Unless I've got the wrong piece in. There's a misalignment. I think I might be right about this being ribbon cut. That's kind of proof. There we go. And we've got, no, it's not them. Although they go together. And it goes there. Jumping about a bit here. No. There we go. It's going a bit quicker the further I get in. That blue corner goes up there. There. I think that might go there. And then we've got, nope, yes. Right, okay, found where that bit goes. That bit goes here. All right, it's coming together. Getting there. Have you tried the variety chocolate orange? No, what's the variety chocolate orange? There's actually, at Christmas sometimes they bring out a mint flavored chocolate orange. It's delicious. Dark white popping candy, etc. Ooh. I think I might have tried a white chocolate orange in the past. I've not tried one with popping candy, and that sounds yum. I was in my 40s before I learnt my mother's age. It was considered a state secret. State secret. Really? You were in your 40s before you learnt what that was? I love the strawberry and orange creams in Quality Street. So good. Yeah, now then, I think it's the hazelnut in caramel that I love in Quality Street and the Noisette triangles. But I forget which one's Quality Street and which one's Roses. Roses have the hazelnut whirl, I think. Quite like nuts in chocolate. I agree. I can eat. Richard, by the way, I don't think I knew you were here. I agree. I can eat with the creamy fruit thing, but I don't love it. Liqueur chocolate is terrible, though. Yeah, not a big fan of liqueur chocolate. That I always thought I would like when I grew up, but no, no, I'm not a big fan either. Winter. I like the English chocolate bars, which are very crumbly. And my father told me they were good with ice cream, but I can't remember the name. Flakes. I think you're talking about flakes, Melanie. So we have so when you get ice cream vans here, um, like a Mr. Whippy van, you'll go out and you'll say, "Can I have a flake?" And they'll give you an ice cream cone with whippy ice cream and stick a flake in it. It's just a flaky bar of chocolate. But I think that might be what you're meaning. It is very crumbly. It goes everywhere. Sounds like hobnobs. Oh, right. I thought she was talking about flakes, maybe, but hobnobs are crumbly. Also very good. Especially a chocolate hobnob. Wow. We're really getting into the English snacks, aren't we? Oh, my dad. Hello. I'm the person who messaged you in one of your YT videos about Vicky's Discord. Do you remember? You hadn't been on it yet. Oh, did you tell him about that, Liza? Haha. I watched your video, Chris, about the UK Nationals. I really enjoyed it. It was good. Flake, Melanie. Flake. Yeah. Yeah, I think she means flake. Yeah. Quills are similar to flakes, but they're a bit less crumbly. But it's flake you're getting an ice cream here anyway. I miss coffee cream chocolates. They were my favourite. Oh, I always used to hate coffee creams. Then again, when I was younger, I used to hate coffee. Then I developed a taste for it, and I've never gone back. It's a bag called Sensations, or do you mean Sensations? Yeah, I like Segsate. No, or do you mean Segsations, as in like segments of an orange? I love flake. Yeah, flakes are yum. You're making me hungry. I know. I just want to go and eat loads of chocolate now. Yeah, it's ribbon, not grid. Yeah. Yeah, you can tell. I found that bit, it was just a sudden like it juts out. Um OMG, there's ice cream too. I like it, Sam, you're keeping it about the puzzles. We've not actually talked much about puzzles for the last half an hour. Terry's dark chocolate orange is one of my favourite. Yes, it's good, isn't it? It's good. I agree, Betty. It's very nice. Right. So We're doing a few green bits here. Because I'm slowly starting to bring this together. This I'd like to finish this bit if I can. There. And then a more a yellowier I think there's one piece there that joins those two. That one. Ha! Yes. Okay. Um no, it's a purple background. There we go. And then it suddenly changes. Is that a leaf actually? No, that's a leaf. So I'm not seeing it yet. That's okay. Right, well, let's see if I can maybe fill this in because there's quite a big bit of blue there. And I don't think. Oh, unless, wait, no, that, yeah, no, that it's throwing me because it's the ribbon cut. Okay, so that does go there. Right, that does go there. So let's see if I can finish this side. So we've got green turning into a yellow background here. And green leaf. Mm. And then again, green. No, no, wait. What was there though? That goes along the bottom because that's where it doesn't quite meet the edge. Um, I assume it does anyway, unless there's more than one side that's like that. Um, where's that? There's a few yellow background ones here. Ah, that goes there. Um, right. Okay, I'm gonna make a push to get this edge finished. Um, if this turns out anything like any of my other live streamed puzzles, usually I have a big flurry of activity in the on the middle one. Not a lot comes together in the first one, and then a whole bit comes together in the kind of one of the middle ones, second or third maybe. That's kind of what happened with the W.H. Smith puzzle. Is that one? Yes. So that, oh, I'm not convinced that does go. No, that goes at the top. Okay, so it's both sides then. It's both sides where it doesn't quite meet. Both the long sides, I should say. Where it doesn't quite meet the edge, the pattern. So let's front one. That's that one. And they might go near each other because they're the same coloured background. Um, uh, oh, I missed a bit. Yes, it's Segsations, a multi-bag variety. Oh, okay, yeah. No, I've seen the ones that are individually wrapped. Thanks, Vicky. Looking forward to seeing your video. Oh, thanks, Chris. Yeah, I'm working on it. Working on it. Got a fun wee intro planned on that one. This way you can't see the pieces today, Vicky, because you're seeing chocolate snacks in your mind. This is it. You're all putting me off with your chocolate toy. My decision of keeping off Easter candy until after dinner is becoming increasingly difficult today. I can see why. Just imagine that the leaves are chocolate orange segments. Now there's a puzzle idea. Hi, Philip. Welcome. How are you? Oh, don't start with the chocolate emojis. No. Did I miss the live sorting? Kind of. I've done up one phase of sorting, so I've done the edges and I'm working on those. That's kind of reddish, orangish brown leaves. This is blue leaves, and that's purple leaves. So you missed some, but not all of it. Damn, the one time we get live sorting and I was at work. Yeah, it's more a phased sort, a little bit like what I did with the WH Smith one. Thank you so much, caffeine. Thank you for the Terry's orange chocolate. I will, I will use it for that. Thank you so much. That's really kind. That's a new one. What currency is DKK? I don't actually know. I don't actually know. Is it Denmark? I'm only guessing that because it starts with a D and ends in a K, but I don't know what the name of the currency is in that. Okay, never mind. Work ended early today, so I guess I just spent the end of my workday with lunch. Well, that sounds good. That sounds like a good day for you, Guston. Sun has finally come up here, 7:15 a.m. Wow. So you said you were down in South Texas, is that right, Clark? Is that far away from where you live? Is it Dallas you're in? Well, you said you were visiting family. I just wondered if you family are family close by, or are they a bit of a drive? I suppose everywhere's a bit of a drive in America, isn't it? Local means a totally different thing there than it does here because it's so big. Denmark, yeah. I think you told me you were from Denmark, Kathleen, in the messages that we were exchanging recently. I learned something new. Sorry, I'm American, lol. Silly. You've got all sorts over there that we don't have. So am I right in thinking like Reese's is a big thing in America, and what's the other chocolate? Hershey's. Is that right? Um, totally fine. Can't beat Cadbury's Dairy Milk for a bit of chocolate. Yeah, Cadbury's is the best, isn't it? It's the best. Hi, Dolly. How are you? Here at work, looking at your puzzle. I'm so jealous. Oh, I don't think you're the only one at work, but at least you're here. Glad you said hi. Danish. Is it krona? Is it pronounced krona? All Scandinavian countries except Finland use krona, but they're all valued differently. SEK, NOK. So Swedish, Norwegian, Danish. What's ISK? Sorry if I'm not seeing that. Hi everyone, I'm very late camping at the moment. Got a line dance workshop all weekend. Oh, nice. I was line dancing yesterday. Doing my class. Yes, the DKK is more valuable than SEK, for instance. Yeah, yeah. Exchange rates are changing all the time, though, aren't they? Love watching these live streams. Learn so much about puzzles, chocolate, currency. Yes, and everybody's ages. Great way to connect with the world. It certainly is. Certainly is. Not a fan of Hershey's. Tastes like vomit to me. Oh, nice. It's right, Iceland. Okay. Hello from Newark, NJ. Hi, Rosie. Hi, how are you? Well said, Karen. I agree. Love these streams. Oh, good. I'm glad you all enjoy them. Swedish, Norse. Okay. Yeah. We do learn a lot about currencies and things, don't we? It's brilliant. Of course, we're We're pounds and pence here, here in the UK. We didn't go with the euro when they came out. I remember when France used to be the French franc, and Spain was pesetas. Um, when I went on holiday, like that was when I was a kid. Those were the currencies, and then they changed it to euros. Does anybody else remember that? Ah, that goes there. Now I think this is just shy of the size of a standard 1K. It's like, so I would say a standard 1K is like 50 by 70 centimeters. Apologize, I don't know what that is in inches off the top of my head. But it's like the size of a 1K Ravensburger. And this is something like 48 48 by 69. So it's just a bit smaller than your standard sized 1K. Sometimes they're a bit bigger and they throw you a bit. Like I remember doing the 1K Blue Kazoo, the Out West puzzle, and um that was bigger. It was like wide. In fact, it almost didn't fit on my board. And it took me a bit by surprise, kind of threw me off a bit. Lovely puzzle, but bigger than your standard. And this one's just a touch smaller. Um, Fine, love your videos. Thank you so much, and I'm glad you're okay. Swedish and Norwegian currencies have always been worth about the same, almost the same. It so it used to be easy to translate between them. Had breakfast in the car, got to work, and found donuts. Nice. Let's move on to another snack that's going to make us all hungry. Let's talk donuts. Looking at them will fatten me, lol. Yeah, I'm 58. Okay, so yep, so that's another decade that we've got some people. It's a really good mix of age ranges. I remember that in Spain too. Yeah, when I went to Spain as a kid on a holiday, it was pesetas, and I had my spending money, and it was all in pesetas. Remember it very vaguely. And my holidays in France were francs. Denmark voted against the euros. Oh, did it? Yeah, we kept the pound. Yes, Greece had drachma. Yes, that's right. Yeah, I've actually never been to Greece. In Sweden, we just have both, kinda. You have euros as well, or the Norwegian currency. Claudia, when we drove from Switzerland to Portugal, my father used to have door bags of money, Swiss francs, French francs, Spanish pesetas, and Portuguese escudos. Haha. But when I was a kid, I used to have a bag full of half pennies, or I suppose they call them halfpennies, or they did. Um, I have no idea why I ended up with that, or how I ended up with a bag full of half pennies. But I used to have them. We used to use them for playing cards. Me and my brother and sister. Um, Tried a Hershey bar in LA. Instant regret. I don't personally think you can beat Cadbury, but maybe I'm biased. 4 bags, right? Okay, sorry. I was wondering what a door bag was. I live 530 miles away from my family. Oh gosh. So okay. So by my standards, that's really far. Like my family are in Nottingham. I consider that far, and they're only about 250 miles away. Um, so yeah. I don't know if you would consider that far, really. From Dallas to southern tip of Texas, it's 8 hours of driving home today. So do you do that like would you do that for like a weekend? Um, because for me, if I'm driving that far, well, I would have to be gone for longer. Do you see what I mean? Like it's such the scales are so different, aren't they? Though because it's such a big country. I mean, in 2025, you pay with a bank card anyway. It transfers between currencies automatically. But back in 2010, stores accepted both. Yeah, yeah, that's right. Euros and sec. Yeah. Before I got married, my last name was Halfpenny. Oh, really? In my experience, Farza makes the best chocolate, and past that, there's no competition. I don't think I've tried that, so I can't really say. But I do love Cadbury's. I do love Cadbury's. If I remember correctly, most Americans do prefer British sweets and chocolate over their own. Yeah, I when I went over to America, I took some chocolate and sent it to well whenever I've sent stuff to Matt in America, I tend to send chocolate. He enjoys the so I know you have Cadbury's, you have like dairy milks there and stuff. We've what we've got here is you can get big bars of dairy milk chocolate with popping candy in. It's called Marvelous Creations, and he loves that stuff. So I send him that every now and again. And when I went over, I sent him some. Um, also took a bottle of Iron Brew. Uh, because you don't have Iron Brew, do you, in America? And the stuff you can get is different. I think you have different ingredients in it. You gotta try Iron Brew, proper Iron Brew. That's a drink, by the way. Um, I love the milky toffee from Europe, the ones that are not made of corn syrup, if they still exist. Reese's Dark is good. But my son, Jasper, he likes Reese's. Father is a Finnish company, so it's probably available really in the. Oh, okay, yeah, well, that explains why I've not why I've not tried it. Hello, Neve. How are you? Preferred Dove chocolate over Hershey. Just found Hoppy's coffee hard candy. I think it's Dutch. Ooh, nice. US Cadbury's not the same. It's made by Hershey's under license. Ah. Do you know Iron Brew is a drink made from girders? Yes, that's right. Oh, yeah. Iron Brew's like, I mean, it's like the national non-alcoholic drink of Scotland. They love it here. They love it. Do you like Iron Brew, Sam? Do you know, I never drank it before I moved up here. And all of a sudden that's what I drink. Although I'm trying to keep off the sodas at the moment, the fizzy drinks. But Iron Brew's good. I do like Iron Brew. Made with girders. Sorry, that's my terrible Scottish accent. Um, nope, that doesn't go there. Right, I am getting there with this edge. I'm actually quite shocked at how little I've done on this stream. I've spent all my time talking. Although that's what it's about as well, isn't it? The chatting, the chat, the puzzle chat. Right, hang on. I think that goes there. Yes, it does. So that one goes up there. Ooh, it goes there. And that goes there. So we've almost got the top together. And now we have got the top together. Yay! Yeah, oh, so you can see it's a bit smaller. It's like visibly smaller. Fits in the camera better. Um, tired. Oh, you're tired today, Neve. Have to admit, I've tried Iron Brew. Oh, you've never tried iron brew? Yeah, they have got it down in England, but it's just super popular up here. I've got sixpences in my jewellery box, supposed to be for the Christmas pudding that I don't make now. I've got kids. All right. You don't make that. What, in case of the choking hazard? Yeah. Stopped drinking it when I saw how hard it was to get an iron brew stain out of a carpet. It's allegedly good for hangovers. Allegedly. Are you speaking from experience there, Sam? Yeah. Oh, I bet it is hard to get out of carpet. Yeah, 'cause it's bright orange. Iron brew is delicious. Gives me an instant sugar buzz. Was super disappointed last time I had a Kaiser. They've definitely changed the recipe with that one. Yeah, you can get iron brew like sugar free, um, not diet. It's called iron brew extra, and it's like sugar free but tastes more similar to the original iron brew. I quite like iron brew extra. It's like Pepsi Max. I only drink Pepsi Max now. I can't drink the full sugar stuff. Um, Woohoo! Almost the entire edge. Yes, I'm getting there. Gotta go. This is too fun, addictive. Must get blah work done. You've had a good stint here, Betty. You've been with us a wee while. That's brilliant. But I hope you have a good day, though. Work bad, chat good. Yes. No, allegedly. Right. What does it taste like? What iron brew? It might be. How are you? Just woke up. 5:30 a.m. in California. Oh gosh. It's a nice early one for you then. Um, so Iron Brew tastes like it's kind of a secret recipe kind of a deal with Iron Brew, but it's got like a ginger taste to it, quite ginger. Is that how would you describe it, Sam? I'd say it's quite gingery. And I find it really refreshing. Um, it's good. There was a tagline in an advert. Oh, hang on. Something's not right here. This is going to be longer than that. I've got a piece in wrong somewhere. There, it's there. Oh, okay, no wonder it's visibly smaller. I've got a whole bunch of pieces not in. There we go. That's it. That makes more sense. Mm. One, one. Yeah, so there was a tagline that Iron Brew had in a TV ad once, and it's fizzy, ginger, and phenomenal. But it's kind of ginger coloured as well. It's like an orange colour. So it's yeah, but it's got a gingery taste to it, I think. I think you're missing some pieces at the top. Yes, you're right. Found them. And I've missorted a couple of edges or just not pulled them out because I've not spotted them. It's two missing here at the bottom, I think. So that's it done as far as I can at the moment. And we're on half one, so we've done 2 hours. So maybe I can get the blue done. Do you think? That would be not too bad today, considering how much I've been chattering away. There's a bit in. Um, don't mind the sugar-free soda, so I generally get them since it makes little difference to me. But if someone has like normal Coke or Pepsi, I'm fine with that. Yeah, but they barely sell normal Pepsi here anymore. Yeah, it's we get Pepsi Max now. Um, missing some pieces top edge between yellow and green. Yeah, you were right. You were right. Love ginger, but not like ginger ale then. No, it's not quite like that. Cherry Coke is my fizzy drink of choice. See, I used to love cherry coke as a kid, but now I find it too sweet. Oh, Vicky, hope you're doing well. Hi, Cuddly Bear, how are you? Cherry coke is the goat. You can get cherry Pepsi now too. In fact, they bring out like special edition Pepsis here, and Jasper's been drinking strawberries and cream flavored Pepsi the last few days. I don't know. That just doesn't appeal to me at all. Right, maybe I can work out of an edge. I've got the blue one here. Now, let's see. I think this is going to be tough. So there's a blue one with a yellow background. Um, and that's got a bit of yellow. Uh, and so has that. Let's see. See what I can figure out here. This is not going to be an easy puzzle. Ah, there we go. Right, so yeah, so definitely I need to kind of work with the background, but it's not always easy to spot what I'm looking for. That's a bit of yellow, but yellow background. No. Um, and there's blue in front of yellow. I can't see it. Oh, down here. Down here. I don't think there's lots of blue in front of yellow, so this might be the only bit. Um, I think this goes this side. And then these I'm not sure yet. So let's see if I can find any more with yellow in the background. Here we go. There's one. And there's one. That's just the tip of a leaf there with yellow background. There. No. Okay. Ah, right. I think the ribbon cut's going to throw me off here. Um, I'm not. I don't do with many ribbon cut puzzles, so it's throwing me off just a little bit. Right. That's got yellow there. That goes there. And I might not have pulled that out. There's a big bit of yellow background with tiny bit of blue. But I don't think I've pulled it out. Should have some more there. And that one there. Okay, gone into concentration mode now, guys. Um, so just bear with me. Right, so there's a tiny bit of blue in that, but there's also some red, so I might be kind of hitting the red leaf down here. And then that's more of a light blue. Hmm. Oh, this is not easy. Not easy at all. This is starting to go a bit darker. Um, that background colour. That is there. No, I'm not sure if I've got. Okay. All right. Okay. So this is jumping out at me now. It's kind of an orange background. So yeah. So once I've kind of sorted the leaf color, then I'm using the background to try and help put the leaf together. So we've got some orange background here. Of course, there may be more than one leaf with that coloured background, so it's not necessarily going to be foolproof every time, but we'll do what we can. There, that's there. So this is what I meant about it's going to be building out like little flowers, um, kind of blooming outwards. Uh, that's a bit of orange background. Some of the leaves are really quite big. Right. That's orange background. Does that go? No. I wonder if that's. No. I don't know about that one yet. Tiny sliver of blue there. There. That goes there. That could be an all blue piece, that one. Looks like it's quite a big piece, but there, yeah, there it is. Got a tiny bit of orange there. And that one, don't know yet. Okay. Okay, I'm managing to get little bits together. Oh, that's an orange background. Ah, there. There. That's a big leaf, that one. That's orange. I don't think that's background. I think that's a leaf. Is that orange? What about that? Uh, okay. Right. I'm just gonna lift my head up a bit. Had a bit of intense puzzling there. Completely agree with you, Helen. The only fizzy drink I have nowadays contains gin. Yeah, there was some trend in the US where Coke had the weirdest flavors. I think there was some Oreo flavored Coke Zero. Yes. Yeah, I think there was. I'm not sure if we had that here. But yes, I'd heard about that. How do you even make a drink taste like Oreos? I don't get them. Unless it's like a hot chocolate type of drink. They had mango Pepsi here for a while. Tasted lovely. Oh yeah, we like the mango Pepsi. It's nice, isn't it? Work in a supermarket, seeing some interesting flavors of Coke Zero on the shelves. Yeah, I bet you do. Just looked up Iron Brew and Walmart carries it. I'll have to try it. Sounds interesting. So I don't think it tastes quite the same over there, B. I think it's got different ingredients. Um, Slightly different. But yeah, you can get hold of it. We found so one thing Jasper said when we were there was Dr. Pepper tasted he preferred the Dr. Pepper here. It tasted completely different over there. It's funny that, isn't it? Off the top of my head, I've seen lime Coke Zero, lemon Coke Zero, and one or two others I can't remember. Yeah, the lime one's good. I think I've tried the lime one. I like the vanilla flavour. Get it all to myself as everyone else in the house hates it. Yay! So that's a bonus. Prefer vanilla flavour for like pastries. Yes, I agree. It's kind of a sweet flavour, isn't it? Although it tastes too bad in Coke. Guston, I suppose logically vanilla cola shouldn't work. Tried vanilla Coke once, tasted like I was drinking ice cream. Yeah. Does not look like an easy puzzle to do. No, it really isn't. It really isn't. You might stump me here, Sam. Vanilla should be for ice cream and custard. A Chinese woman once made me vanilla soup and I couldn't swallow it. Oh, that's very different, isn't it? Seller of the poster I bought hasn't sent it yet. That's unfortunate. Oh, right. Oh, how long ago did you buy it, Guston? What kind of poster? Yeah, tell us, tell us. Love Iron Brew. Yeah, it's good, isn't it, Richard? Hate zero drinks. They taste funny to me. I'm more used to those now, I guess. So the full sugar ones taste weird to me now. It's a poster that hung in a GameStop back in 2003 before the release of a Zelda game. Oh, right. I agree, Richard. Coke Zero to me tastes like Coke gone flat. Yeah, my Freya, my daughter, she doesn't like Coke Zero. Well, she's not as big a fan of it. She prefers the full fat stuff while still being fizzy. Weird. Yeah, yeah. It's I suppose it's an acquired taste, isn't it? Um, right. So that's more of a pink background, that one. Moving into kind of a pink colour. Um, so where are we looking here? Is that good there? No. Hmm. I don't know. Maybe I need to just try and figure out a new. Unless. No, I'm pretty sure that goes down here. This one is up here. Oh, okay. I think this might attach. There we go. Yes. And that one, I think, goes somewhere different. That one, I think, goes somewhere different. That we're moving into yellow background here. So, I think I might have to move on to a different colour. Oh, they're orange. Oh, they might go with these. There. Um, no, they're orange. Can I pull those out? Ah, there, that goes there. That's got green. Ah, okay. That goes up here. And just there's like a green leaf here, and that goes the other side of it. And that fits in there. But there's orange background. There's two smaller leaves that come out of there with purple. So I think that might go there. And that one, I'm not sure about. I think that goes up here. No, that's not right. Hmm. Okay. Well, I've placed that anyway, so that's good. Okay, I'm going to leave those up there. So what background could I do next? Um, green, perhaps? That's a green leaf. It's distinguishing what's green leaf and what's green background. I think their background. That's not. That is, I think. I think that is. That's a leaf. That's background, I believe. Um, that is. That's yellow, maybe? Or blue. See, there's some blue on blue background, which is even more confusing. Um, yeah, that's blue on blue background. I think that is too. All right, okay. So for some reason, this is standing out to me. So let's go with it and see where it takes me. Um, there. Okay. One piece in, that's a triumph in my book. There we go. Oh, there we are. Yay. Okay. Getting there. Nope. It was there. Okay, we've got a little, like a centre bit. There we go. That helps when you know that you come into a little centre bit where it's all tight lines in the middle. Nope. Ah, there we go. Might have two separate centre bits here though. Ah, there. Back into concentration mode, guys. Um, right. I think that's blue background. It's like there's like extra lines. That's kind of how you can tell that the background's blue. Because there just seems to be extra lines. And it's just the outline of a leaf, but then the background is blue, so it looks the same. I don't know if that makes sense. That was there. Ah, I don't think. Oh, there's blue attached to the edge here a little bit, so we could maybe try building out from there. There we go. That helps. Pink background we've got here. Um, pink, 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 pink. Oof. I would like to get the blue done before I finish for the day. Um, so I'm gonna push for that. So there's a third blue leaf there, but it's more green at the top. Oh, not that green. All that green. Nope, not that green either. Um, that's a blue background bit. There we go. Aha! Yes. Okay, that's a good chunk gone in there. There. Okay. That's all you need. Just a chunk to kind of sink your teeth into and build from. There we go. Suppose finding where this goes would be good. It goes here. That yellow one there is that yellow one there. So it's around about there somewhere. Um, and then- okay, I probably missed a fair bit of what you expect to taste versus what you taste, I guess. Yeah, something like that, Helen. We're having a cloudy day, so I'll be puzzling after my job assignment today. I just started If Fish Could Walk 2K. Oh, yay! Oh, that'll be a fun one. Look's doing that, aren't you, Clark? Or have you finished it now? When I know a fizzy drink is flat, I can still enjoy it. Yeah, I don't like them so much when they go flat. We always, right, so I buy bottles of Pepsi Max here, 2 litre bottles, and there is always like that much left in the bottom of the bottle that the kids just don't drink. So, like, I actually threw away 3 bottles of Pepsi Max with just this much in the bottom of it because it just doesn't get drunk. And for some reason, they don't throw it away. It always ends up being me that does it. Yeah, just not as nice, I guess, when it's flat. I love the Zelda games. One I found crazy hard though, Majora's Mask. Is that how you say it? Have to go now, but thank you for keeping me company while I work today. Have a nice day, all. Oh, see you later, Anna Maria. Jasmine, got to try and get my flat sorted out today at some point, as I have my oldest brother coming and staying the weekend, as we are watching wrestling live this weekend. Do you know, I was going to ask earlier if anybody was watching WrestleMania this weekend. Um, because it's on Netflix, but it like over here it starts at midnight. So if you're gonna watch it live, it's quite late. Um, I might watch some of it. I don't know who half the wrestlers are now though. I used to watch it when I was a kid. Um, well, that sounds fun, Jasmine. Little heart icon covered some of that, and I legit thought you and your brother would be wrestling each other this weekend. You're not supposed to try this at home. Well, can't believe it's 2 o'clock already. Is it really? Oh gosh, I wanted to get the blue finish. You mind waiting while I finish the blue? I might go on a bit longer than usual though. I'm going back to sleep, so have a good time, everyone. Nice to see you all. See you Saturday. See you later, B. Sleep well. I'm playing Zelda in order of release. A Link to the Past now. Oh, okay. God, there's loads of Zelda games, isn't there? I've only really played Breath of the Wild. Is it in Vegas this year? My friend loves wrestling and has just gone over there. Yes, it is. Yeah, it's Las Vegas. I'm told it's a whole weekend thing now. Used to be that WrestleMania was just one event. Now it's like it goes over 2 days. It's on Saturday and Sunday. Loved every Zelda game back in the day. Basically have all of them. Well, that sounds fun. Um, yeah, wrestling. I used to watch it with my brother when I was young, and we would stay up to watch the events. Monday Night Raw was always on a Friday for us, and Friday Night SmackDown was always on a Saturday morning. So I used to work at a co-op, which is a little shop, a little food shop, and I would do my shift in the morning and go home and then watch SmackDown on a Saturday morning. But that it was a long time ago, and I couldn't even tell you who half the wrestlers are now. Like if they had Shawn Michaels on and The Undertaker and uh who else? The Rock, Stone Cold, all that. If they had them, I'd know who I was watching, but other than that, I just don't know now. Of course, we all know who The Rock is, don't we? Gone into acting now, and John Cena. Richard, you must be so excited. When do you go to Florida? Ah, that is that. So this is another one, blue background. Wait, that's there. Wait a minute. Oh wait, that's up there. There's another one with a blue background up here. Goes that way. That's green background. So where is that? I think that belongs here. It's part of this one. Yeah, it is. So at some point I should be able to attach that. Um, and that goes down. Right. So they belong to that, but I've not attached it yet. That one, ah, there. It doesn't quite go yet. So hang on, that's green background. Where's that? Ah, yes. Okay, this is good. This is good. There, that's attached. There. Nope. It's more, these are more central pieces. I feel like there's a few I don't have. There. So I've got some down here too. So does that go there? Oh, there's only 3 leaves there. And what about no? Okay, right. So okay, let's just gather up the ones I've not managed to attack. I feel like that goes there. Oh, I don't think it does though, actually. That's blue background. So does it go here? Or here, maybe? No. Oh, this is so hard. Oh. Right, that's a big chunky bit of blue. Should be able to get that in. There we go. And that also is there. So for now then, that's a big leaf. I think that goes up here. Right, okay. There we go. So then that's right. We've got some purple there, but might not necessarily have that piece out. What about that one? Have I got that one? Yes, I have. No, I haven't. Well, that looks like it should go up here. Hmm. This is tough, Sam. This is a tough one. Um, and you were going to do it again. Ah, that's blue background. Blue background with some green. Which I think might be here. Oh no, it isn't. Uh, Blue background with green. Is it there? No. Oh, it's bamboozling me, this puzzle. Totally bamboozling me. Um, I may have to call it a day pretty soon. Is that good there? No. Hmm. I've got some missing from this one. There. And there. Okay, that's good. There's only 3 leaves off coming off that one though. And then there's that one. That's not far from that one. Mm, it doesn't go there. Well, that's orange, orangey coloured background, but I don't think that goes up there either. No, no. Oh, ah, there. Okay, there we go. Oops, oh, that goes there. That one looks like it should go up here, but I can't see where it goes. Goes there. No. Um, hmm. Ah, where goes that? No. Well, this is tough. This is a tough one. Ah, not there. I mean, I'm getting the pieces in, slow but sure, but it's a tough one. That might take me a while. Oh gosh, right. Well, I've only got these like left of. Oh no, that's not right. Um, left of this little bunch I've sorted out. No, but there. What goes there? Right, there we go. But yeah, finding this a struggle. I've only done the blues. That goes there. That goes there. I may have I may have a floaty one. What time is it for me? Yeah, it's 2:15 now. I'm very excited now. We fly Easter Sunday around 10:30. Oh, I'll have a great time. That's going to be so good. Yeah, me and my brother. We're doing it in memory of my dad, who passed August last year. He's the one who got us into wrestling. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. My parents always hated it, but my brother and I loved it. My brother used to practice the wrestling moves on me. Thankfully, he didn't break anything. See a couple of blue ones in our orange pile. Yeah, there's like a there's a blue and that one. There's like a teal kind of shade of blue as well that's throwing me a bit because they look similar. They might go in somewhere. Yeah, that goes there. Thanks. Um, thanks, Liza. Undertaker retired now. Oh, is he? Yeah, I know. And Stone Cold has as well, hasn't he? But I watched a YouTube video of the Undertaker, and he sat with Kane, and they're remembering their very first matchup, not long after Kane debuted. And there was that whole storyline about him being his brother and stuff, and oh gosh, the memories. The memories. Um, that was the last time I watched wrestling when that stuff was going on. Kane and the Undertaker and all that. And of course, Kane's been there for ages now. Um, but yeah, oh, what did I? No. Um, yeah, I used to like the Undertaker. I liked Shawn Michaels was my favourite, but I think he's retired now, hasn't he? Mm, ah, that goes there. Right, so we are very slowly getting them in, but I'm slowing down. I've slowed right down here. Um, and this is there, that goes there. This is bamboozling me a bit. There we go. That goes there. Put that one in there and that one in there. I think they're more the teal blues that I'm seeing in that one. This one, where's that leaf? Where's there a yellow? Oh, it could be a yellow leaf. Ah, there. Right there. So that's that. Um, some green up here. There we go. That's kind of pinkish background. Oh, does that go there? No, no. Ah, there it goes there. And these are a little more tricky. I'm not seeing where they are. That's a center point, but I can't see where it goes. Or it's either a center point or it's where a bunch of like the tips of the leaves meet. So these oh, that was in there. So that must be the end of one of the big leaves. No, that's not right. No, I don't know. I don't know where that goes. Um, I don't know where that goes. Oh, no, that's not the right colour. No, this one that was stumping me. I've not found where that goes yet, and this one, these ones, I'm just not seeing them. No, 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 no. Yeah, no. Yeah. I think I'm gonna have to take a break from this. Call it quits here, and then come back next week. I really feel like I've got a pitifully small amount done today. Um, Apologies for those who wanted me to get loads done. Oh, there, that goes there. Um, but yeah, it, alas, was not to be this week. But hopefully, now I've started, I can get a bit of traction. I think I'll do purple next, maybe. I think purple's smaller than this one. Um, she sure is. Well, you're in the zone with this puzzle, Vicky. Well, kind of, for a bit. A couple of times I got in the zone. But yeah, it's hard to It's hard. It's a tough one. Oh, there's a big bit of blue in there. There, because there. It's a tough one, and there might be some overlapping with the sorting because the tips of the leaves all meet, and there's different colours in the different pieces. So I'll yeah, see, I'm finding them here. Look, um, where's that? No, there. That is there. Um, so yeah, so there'll be. I mean, some of the problem might be that I just don't have the pieces to be able to attach them, but I'll come back and I'll maybe try the purple next, see what I can put together of that. But it's a tough puzzle. I think it's going to take me a little while. But we've got some Thursdays to do it. There's no mad rush, so hopefully you'll enjoy the process of me putting it together, nonetheless. Hello, Wolf Supernova. How are you? This is the puzzle that would catch my attention most definitely by, and then as I open the box and see the pieces, tell myself in horror, oh no, what have I done? Yeah, the what on earth was I thinking puzzle. Yeah, it's a lovely image, but it's hard. It's hard. Forgivable when you're in the puzzle zone. Good. Okay, got the poll in Discord. Good, good. Right, we'll all go and vote, Gustin. Everybody vote for Gustin's next puzzle. Morning, Jean. Hello, yay, this will be very challenging for me, lol. Yeah, I need to go now. Bye all. Thanks for another great live stream, Vicky. Oh, see you later, Sam. Yeah, this one's gone on a bit longer than usual. I honestly learned from Vicky just by watching and listening to her process. Well, not sure what you've learned from this, but if you have learned, I'm glad. I yeah, it's tough. It's tough. Um, one of the puzzles in the poll is just from the 80s, so the box just looks completely different compared to the modern Ravensburger. Oh, really? Pretty cool. I voted for the Lighthouse. Yeah, Shawn Michaels worked behind the scenes with Triple H. Yeah, Triple H is one of the I forget what his role is. Does he not deal with all the storylines and stuff? Because he's married to Stephanie, isn't he? Stephanie McMahon. Um, I'm good, thank you. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, I'm doing good. Thank you. I'm doing good. We have some Thursdays before the end of the world. Yes, this is certainly enough to finish this puzzle. Let's hope. Thank you for the stream. Enjoyed watching your process. Hello. Hang on. Acacia blood. Is that how you say it? Good. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Thank you. Expect it to be a six-way tie. Yeah, probably. Probably. Very difficult looking puzzle. Yeah, it's a tough one. It's a tough one. I'll try maybe when I've stopped recording, I'll try and figure out where in the whole thing this goes, this piece. But otherwise I shall leave it there for this week and we will come back to it next week and continue on. But I'd like to thank you all for being here. I really enjoyed the chat. I really need to go eat loads of chocolate now. So thank you all for doing that. I hope you all enjoy the rest of your days and all your puzzles. And the next live stream will be Saturday, continuing on with the Disney museum. So I will see you all then, and yeah, look out for my UK Nationals video. That should be coming very soon too. But thank you all for being here, and Guston, I'll send you a message about OBS. I want to pick your brains about it, and I will vote for your puzzle. Thanks everyone. It was great. I've had fun. I'm gonna go and eat now. I'm quite hungry. I've not had lunch, so I'll see you soon. Happy puzzling, everyone. Bye.